Listen to me, the day is not about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about understanding the rules of the game so you can win. There are lessons out there hidden in plain sight that could change your entire financial future if you're willing to listen, learn, and live differently. There's a reason why some communities seem to have a blueprint for success. It's not magic, it's not luck. It's strategy. It's wisdom passed down generation after generation. Too many people out here trying to impress the world instead of actually building something real. They're trapped in a cycle where the main goal isn't success, it's appearance. It's about trying to look like they made it when deep down they're drowning in debt, fear, and regret. And the truth is, you can't fool reality. You can buy the nicest car, you can wear the most expensive sneakers, you can flash watches and jewelry, but you can't trick your bank account. You can't trick your legacy. You can't trick your future. Every dollar you spend trying to convince the world you're winning is a dollar you're stealing from your future self. Real builders move differently. They understand that what you don't see is where real strength comes from. The people you think are quiet, boring, and low-key. They're making moves, they're stacking. They're planning 10 steps ahead while others are busy posing for likes and attention. They're not chasing validation from people who aren't going to pay their bills or build their dreams. They are focused on creating something solid, something that will last. When the trends fade, when the applause stops, when nobody's watching, every minute you spend pretending is a minute you're not building. Every dollar you waste trying to impress someone is a dollar you're not investing in your business, in your education, in your future family security. That's why when you look at the communities that rise up generation after generation, you don't see them wasting time showing off. You see them investing in what matters. You see them buying assets, not liabilities. You see them making sacrifices today so they can enjoy freedom tomorrow. The truth is, success doesn't come from speed. It doesn't come from chasing every shiny opportunity that pops up. It comes from patience, from understanding that building something real takes time, takes consistency, takes sacrifice. Everybody wants the shortcut. The people who win are the ones who are willing to grind quietly, to stay focused when nobody's clapping, to delay gratification when it would be easy to blow it all and look like a star for a moment. You got to decide what you want more, the feeling of looking rich today or the reality of being free tomorrow, because you can't have both. You can't spin your way to freedom. You have to save your way there. You have to build your way there. You have to invest your way there. That means making hard choices. That means being okay with not having the newest car, the latest gadgets, the flashiest vacations. That means thinking years ahead, not just days ahead. When you build something the right way, you don't have to beg for opportunities. You don't have to hope someone will help you out. You are the opportunity. You are the door. You are the path. And that only happens when you build a foundation strong enough to carry you. A foundation made of smart decisions, not impulsive ones. A foundation made of patience, not pride. And here's the thing, the people you're trying to impress, they don't care. They're too busy worrying about their own lives. Half the people clapping for you now will be gone tomorrow when you need them most. Half the people admiring you now won't even remember your name in 5 years. So why are you sacrificing your future to impress people who won't even show up for you when it counts? Every smart decision you make today multiplies tomorrow. Every dollar you put to work multiplies when you're sleeping. Every hour you invest in your learning, in your business, in your health, it stacks, it builds on itself, and one day you wake up and realize you don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to flex anymore. You are what you used to fake. You are the real thing. You are the one who has options. The one who can say no to a bad boss. The one who can walk away from disrespect. Because you don't need anyone else to put food on your table. That's real freedom. And let me tell you, nothing feels better than freedom. Not cars, not clothes, not fame. Freedom to choose your life. Freedom to spend your time with the people you love. Freedom to live your purpose without worrying about bills. Freedom is the ultimate flex, and it's a flex you don't have to advertise because it speaks for itself. So today, you have a choice. You can keep chasing illusion, or you can start building the reality. You can keep spending to look rich, or you can start investing to be free. You can keep playing short-term games for temporary applause, or you can make long-term moves that your children's children will thank you for. Real success is quiet at first. It's slow at first. It's invisible at first. But one day it speaks so loudly, you don't even have to say a word. It will walk into every room before you do. The ones who understand this, they don't just change their own lives, they change the world. You can't get where you're trying to go if you don't know how the game is played. You can't win at something you're not willing to study. Too many people think success is just about working hard, about putting your head down and grinding every day. Hard work is important. No question about it. But if you're working hard at the wrong things, you're just speeding up your failure. If you don't know how to manage what you earn, if you don't know how to grow what you have, you're setting yourself up to lose before you even step onto the field. Knowledge about how money moves, how opportunity works, how markets rise and fall, that's not a luxury, that's survival. If you don't learn it, you pay for it, and the price is heavy. It's paid in stress, in sleepless nights, in missed chances, and broken dreams. The truth is, there are people less talented than you, less creative than you, working half as hard, living twice as well, because they learned what others refused to. They learned how to move smart, not just how to move fast. And it's not enough to just know it for yourself. You've got to build with people who know it too. You've got to find your circle, the people who see further than just the next paycheck. The ones who aren't talking about spending every dollar the second it hits their account. The ones who are thinking about investments, thinking about building, thinking about putting their money and energy where it multiplies, not where it disappears. Too many people are trapped because they're trying to do everything alone. Pride keeps them isolated. Fear keeps them isolated. But nobody builds greatness alone. Nobody. You need people around you who are hungry, people who are serious, people who will call you out when you start slipping. You need people who will show you a better way, not just co-sign your bad habits because it's comfortable. You need people who will share what they know because they want you to win too, not just stay stuck where you are. The ones who make it aren't just the smartest, they are the ones who tap into networks. They collaborate, they lift each other, they share information, they share strategies, they open doors for one another. They aren't afraid to ask questions, to admit they don't know something, to sit at someone else's feet for a moment in order to stand taller later. Ego keeps more people broke than anything else. Thinking you know it all, thinking asking for help is weakness. Thinking you can muscle through everything with hard work alone. Look at any group that rises steadily, generation after generation, and you'll find the same pattern. They pass knowledge down, they share wisdom, they help each other get ahead, they invest time in teaching, in mentoring, in building bridges. It's not every man for himself, it's all of us together moving like a unit. Because they understand something too many others miss. When one of us rises, it makes it easier for the next one to rise too. This world is already set up to be a fight. It's already built with obstacles in your way. So why would you choose to walk alone when you could walk together? Why would you choose ignorance when you could choose wisdom? Every skill you learn, every piece of insight you gain, every relationship you nurture, it compounds over time. It doesn't just help you once, it keeps paying you back year after year, decade. But it only works if you're humble enough to learn and courageous enough to connect. It only works if you stop pretending you have all the answers and start seeking the real ones. It only works if you build relationships that aren't just about taking, but about giving too. Lifting as you climb, teaching what you learn, pouring back into others what was poured into you. The ones who get this understand that success is a team sport. It's about being smart enough to build alliances. It's about being strong enough to admit you need guidance sometimes. It's about knowing that the real winners are the ones who build communities around them that are just as strong as they are individually. If you want to build something that lasts, it starts with what's inside your mind, the information you gather, the skills you sharpen, the mistakes you study and learn from. But it doesn't end there. It grows with the people you walk with, the people you lift up, and the people who lift you when you can't see the next step clearly. The circle that keeps you sharp, focused, and moving toward a bigger vision than just surviving the next month. You have to make a decision today, not tomorrow, or you're going to walk out. Are you going to stay stuck because it's comfortable? Are you going to keep pretending you know what you're doing when deep down you know you need help? Or are you ready to be the person who learns, who connects, who builds, who grows, and who finally breaks the cycle for good? The door is open, but you got to walk through it. You got to commit to learning the game for real. You got to commit to finding and building with the right people. You got to stop settling for small wins when bigger victories are possible if you're just willing to reach higher. Nobody is going to hand it to you, but if you're willing to do the work, to study, to connect, to grow, to lift others as you climb, the future you want isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Building anything worthwhile doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't just fall into your lap because you wished for it or because you showed up once or twice. Greatness doesn't come to the ones standing around hoping to be chosen. It comes to the ones who are willing to choose themselves and then go to work with a blueprint in hand. Think about a massive skyscraper, the kind that touches the clouds. That building didn't just pop up one morning because someone bought a lottery ticket and crossed their fingers. It didn't happen because someone got lucky on a Tuesday afternoon. No, it started with an architect sketching out a plan. It started with engineers calculating every angle, every weight, every pressure point. It started with workers digging deep into the ground, pouring a foundation so strong it could carry the weight of everything that would come after. It started with patience, precision, and a vision that stretched far beyond what anybody could see at the surface level.